table. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, my name's Cynthia. I post a lot of random videos and college videos mostly. I also suck at posting, so if you subscribe, I'll post like once a year maybe. Today I'm going to be answering some of your questions about college. I made a post on my Instagram. Usually when I make these type of videos, like I'll post on my Instagram. Definitely go follow me if you want to be a part of my videos in the future. I posted this little cute post about it, and I said ask me some questions, and I got a lot of questions actually, and I'm happy because this is going to be a good video. I don't know if I'm going to get to all the questions. If the video is too long, I probably will cut off some questions. I'm sorry, but it's because I don't like that videos. Most of these questions are towards Sac State because that's where I go. Maybe some of my answers will be different than what other schools do, or I don't know. So if you're going to Sac State or you want to go to Sac State, then keep on watching. Or if you just want some of your college questions answered, then keep on watching. So the first question I got was, what made you choose Sac State? So when applying to colleges, I had like my top 3 schools that I was considering, but it was never like, oh, this is like where I want to go. Like I knew I wanted to tour all the schools and like look at the different prices. So when I toured Sacramento State, I fell in love with the campus. It was like big enough but not too big, and like the trees, oh my god, like I feel like that's what I fell in love with. Yeah, when I toured it, that's when I knew like that was like my top school and that's where I wanted to go. Yeah, and then I just did some research, and I am a psychology major, so it had a good program for psychology. It is a little competitive, but it's definitely a good program. So that's how I chose Sac State, or why I chose Sac State. Next question. What's it like to do a long distance relationship? I don't consider it a long distance relationship. I do have a boyfriend. He lives in Vallejo and I live in Sacramento, so that's like an hour away. So it's not too far away, but it is like we don't see each other as often as we used to. But I feel like communication is something we are pretty good at. Like we're good at like telling each other, oh, like we should, you know, do this because, you know, or else this is gonna happen. I don't know, like we work things out. Like we plan the days that we want to hang out, and like it makes it, how do I say it? It makes it more meaningful, like when you hang out and you haven't seen the person in a really long time, and like you catch up on things, or I don't know, it's way more fun, I think. But it is kind of hard. It does get a little hard, but at least we still try to manage, even though we're only an hour away, so it's not that far, but it is kind of long distance relationship. Favorite thing about Sac State? I feel like my favorite thing is the people. Everyone's super nice. Like I don't know if it's just like every college, but my college, like everyone's so nice. Like I just don't know how to stress that enough. Like I was in my English class and this girl was crying in the corner, and then this guy got up and went to the bathroom because there's like no tissues in the class. There's like nothing in the classes, so he went to the bathroom, got some tissues, and then he gave it to the girl, and he was like, he like literally just handed it to her and didn't say anything, didn't be like, oh, what's wrong, like what, you know, like he was just like, here you go, you know, minding his own business. But that's like something really nice. Like I always see nice things at my school, and like the people are really nice, so that's what I love, because I don't like mean people. Okay, get out of here. Oh, I also like the well. The well is amazing, even though it's always freaking packed. Especially the beginning of the school year, it's super packed. You get to the middle, no one goes. How do you manage when you are stressed? I try to plan my week out so I don't stress as much. Like I'll get certain things done on certain days. I do a to-do list, and like I check things off before the weekend, because I do not like doing homework on the weekend. Like I cannot do homework on the weekend. Like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, those are my days. Like I don't want to do homework. If I have to, then maybe, but on a Friday, and that's about it. Like the weekends for me, and that's what motivates me to get my shit done during the week. And also, like, I try to not like overdo it either. Like if I'm feeling stressed, then I'll just like stop doing homework and like, you know, relax for a little bit. I have these oils that my mom gave me. They're like essential oils, or I don't know what they're called, but I put them behind my ear and then they relax me because it smells really good. I also have a diffuser in my room, so when me and my roommate are doing homework, like we always like to put that on, and it relaxes us as well. When you're feeling stressed, like drop everything and maybe do like a face mask, go shower, or go on a walk, or go eat. I don't know, take breaks. Don't try and go homework and like forget about your social life. Like try and take breaks, and that will help you like not stress as much. Obviously you're still gonna stress, but it'll help you not stress as much, or like reduce it or whatever. Was it easier or harder than you expected to adjust to the college lifestyle? It's definitely a huge change from high school, just because I mean high school you do go to school a lot more hours than in college, but the workload is way different. Like high school and college workload, like college is off the roof, so that's one of the differences that makes it harder to adjust. Also, you like move out. Oh well, if you go out of state or a 4-year college and you live in the dorms, or you move out, like you're gonna be away from your family. It's kind of hard to adjust, like not having like your mom telling you, oh, like do your homework, oh, you have to wake up now because you have to go to school, or making you breakfast, or even cooking for you, you know, like you're not gonna have that anymore. So definitely like your eating habits are gonna change. Like for me, I feel like I don't eat as healthy, like since I don't have my mom telling me like, oh, tienes que comer esto, like you have to eat healthy, or you can't be eating ice cream for breakfast, which I do. But like just things like that. And then also, I don't know, it's just it's I don't want to say it's hard, but it's different. So just be prepared to for all the different things that are coming at you. You're gonna be able to adjust like sooner or later, but it is gonna be hard. Like you're gonna have days where you miss your family so much. You're like why did I leave my house, you know? It's worth it. Like the experience is worth it. So how are the dorms? For me, I had my own room, queen size bed, like it was huge. I was used to my big room, my big bed, and my own privacy. And then you go to college and the dorms are like a square and you have a twin bed, you get a desk and like a small, I had a walk-in closet, so that was really hard to adjust to, like going from like a big walk-in closet to a little small closet. Like I couldn't bring all my clothes. It's cool because that's the way like you meet your first like friends in college, especially if you're going to college where you don't know anyone. Like living in the dorms is a good idea because right off the bat you're gonna have one friend because it's gonna be your roommate. Hopefully you guys don't get into problems and like she's not your friend anymore, or he's not your friend anymore, but those are like your first friends, and you can also make friends with like your neighbors, and it's a good way to get involved in school. And plus you just walk to your classes and walk back, but you don't have to use public transportation or your car. But it's definitely, you have less privacy. I mean, I get along with my roommates, so we try and give each other as much as privacy as we can. So that's not a problem for me, but if you don't get along with your roommate, then that's probably going to be a problem because it is really small. And it also depends on what school you go to. The dorms are different, but most of the times you'll just get a twin bed and a desk. And then, I don't know, the size may vary, but it's still like less privacy. I still like it though, like that's how I met my friends. What are you majoring in? So I already said this, I'm majoring in psychology. I am planning on changing my major to family studies just because I feel like psychology is so broad and family studies is more focused on like becoming a family therapist, which I want to be. So yeah. How did you choose your major? I chose my major, I mean, I already kind of knew what I wanted to major in my junior year of high school because I took a psychology class and I really liked it. And then just based off like my life experience, like my family and I have had family therapy, so that really helped us. And I don't know, I want to be that because I want to help others, and especially the minorities, the Latinos out there. I want to help families like that because I feel like our culture does not believe in therapy. If they're exposed to it, maybe they'll get more help, and I want to be that person to help them because I am a minority. So do people really stay eating cup noodles? Here's the thing. If you live on campus, usually you're required to get a meal plan. And the food, that's how it is in Sac State. The food sucks. Like, it really does suck. Like, you get a variety of choices, but they like rotate every week, so it's literally the same thing till the end of the year, which sucks because you get tired of it, and there's no other choice. If you don't have money, like most students are broke. So if you have like your meal card that has points, you can go to the market, and the market usually has like cup noodles, salads, sushi, and most people are most likely gonna buy like a lot of cup noodles and then just eat those a lot, which comes into because we have like really bad food at our school. Not all the time, at least not me. I like cup noodles, but I try not to eat them every day because it's so bad for you. People actually hook up in the dorms. I don't know. I've heard stories like every dorm hall like has a name, and it's like one of those like slutty names. I don't know, but I've heard stories of my friends like that they go into guys' dorms and they be getting crunk or whatever. My roommate has never done that, or else she would have told me like, oh, can you please leave because I'm having a boy over, or like she would have told me this stuff. But I've heard stories, but personally I don't know like if that's like a huge thing. How is taking showers in college? Do you still get privacy? So showers, they're like, at least for my dorm hall, they're community showers, 5 showers with like little curtains, like all in one room. So when I go shower, I have to put on my robe and like take my towel and my shower caddy with all my stuff, and then like after I'm like, I don't know, and you have to wear sandals because it's gross if you don't. And I kind of don't feel comfortable showering there because I'm so used to having my, like I said, privacy at home. But I mean, it's doable. Like, you kind of have to do it, and you don't, like, if you're gonna shower and your roommate's in the room and you can't change in your room, you have to change in the bathroom. So like, I don't know, that's something that was kind of hard at the beginning of moving into dorms, but you get used to it, to be honest. Do you get along with your roommate? If not, how do you deal with it? I do get along with my roommate, but I've heard a lot of people that don't get along with their roommates, and they literally don't like going to, like, they don't like going to their dorm. Like, they literally go to their friends' dorms, or like try to be out of the dorm as much as possible, which is probably not a good way to cope with it. But I mean, I know that they've tried to like talk to their roommate and like figure things out, and they don't want to. So that's something that is gonna happen, and you kind of just have to deal with it, because if you try and change dorms, like, they'll probably charge you or something. I don't know, but it's way harder to, like, it's a process basically to like get out of your dorm and go to a new one. I'm happy that I get along with my roommate, because like, we literally talk about everything. Like, we set rules and everything, and we always talk about things. Like, we ask each other, oh, is it okay if I do this? Is it okay? Like, we communicate, and that's like a huge thing you should have with your roommate, so there won't be problems in the future. I'm gonna be moving in with my roommate next year to an apartment, so that's really exciting. That's how good of roommates we are. How do you manage school and social life? I am really busy because like, I do focus a lot on school. Like I said, like, my planner is like a huge thing. I have to write everything down because I have short-term memory loss, and if I don't write it down, I'll forget. All school things done during the weekdays, and then weekends have off for like work or family or friends, like, and then also like my friends already know that I'm busy, so they always try to like ask me for my schedule and be like, oh, like what day can you do this, or, you know, and like they understand that I'm busy, so it's not a huge problem. Like I do try and do like at least one thing that's like fun every week, but also like it's expensive, so I don't like going out that much. Do you get pressured into partying and drinking in college? In my personal experience, you really don't. Like if you go to a party, they won't like force you to drink, like, but then if you're not drinking, then you'll probably feel awkward. So like obviously if you're like a DD and you don't want to drink, then just grab a cup and like pour soda in it, and then you know, chill. And people aren't like, oh, you need to drink, like, I don't know, people are just in their own worlds, you know, dancing and doing crazy stuff, so they won't pressure you to do anything you don't want to. And plus, like, saying no is not hella extra. Like, if you don't want to, then say no, and they'll be like, all right, for sure. Like, people are really nice. At least in my school, like, they're really nice, and they don't like try and like pour vodka down your throat, you know. Like, they're chill, and like people should understand. And you shouldn't feel pressured. Like if someone offers you something and you don't want to take it, like don't feel like, oh, I have to, you know. Like I feel like, speak up for yourselves, all right? How did you narrow down the schools, and how did you end up choosing Sac State and not your other options? I applied to 6 schools. I think I've gotten to 5 or 4, I forget. So I toured the schools, and then I looked at the price and how much money I was gonna get from financial aid. And I was gonna have my parents helping me, so like I know a lot of people don't have their parents helping them, so you really have to look into like how much financial aid you're getting and how much it is, like how much tuition is, and if you're gonna live on campus, how much that's gonna be. And if not, like you have to figure out how much rent you're gonna be paying every week, how much you're gonna be spending on food. But other than that, like after I toured them and I looked at the prices, and I knew like my main 2 schools that I wanted to go to, like I knew that Sacramento was like up there, and I talked to my parents, and like it was like from the 2 schools I wanted to go to, Sacramento was more expensive just because I was gonna be living on campus. And I talked to my parents, and they told me like I should choose the school I want to go to, so like I'm more motivated to work hard in my, you know, studies or whatever. And also like I didn't want to go to a school that I didn't like I wasn't fully like, oh, this is my school. So that's kind of how I chose it. And and also like I said, like the psychology program, like I knew I had a good psychology program. For first year students, what do you recommend, dorms or apartment? It all depends. Like I said, it all depends how much financial aid you're getting, if you're getting help from your parents. It is a lot cheaper to live off campus because you're not required to get like the meal plan, and then you decide how much money you're gonna spend on food. Then again, the dorms are like a good way to meet new people, but it is a lot pricier. So it all depends on how much money you have, how much money your parents are gonna help you with, if you're gonna pay it on your own. Like, you know, it all comes down to that. But either or, to be quite honest, like I want to say if you have the money to live on campus, then you definitely should do that and get there. So like I was saying, sorry, my camera turned off, or bed, but not ever. What was I saying? That you should, if you have the money to live on campus, that you should definitely do it just for the experience and to, you know, make friends and adjust. I feel like it's easier to adjust if you live on campus because everything's just there and you don't have to like drive and stuff. What do you do on your free time? We have free time. I go to the gym sometimes. I really haven't been going to the gym lately because I've been so busy, and I haven't made time for the gym because I've been stressing over school. Jocelyn! Sorry. Ruining my video. On my free time, I just like to hang out with my chicas. Usually the ones that hang out in my dorm, you know, just chill, do homework together, you know, chismear. I don't really do like, I mean, sometimes we like go and eat, and that's something fun that we do on our free time. We go eat or go to like Dutch Bros. I don't know, go get tacos. cuando se me antojan. Sac State have a lot of parties. I feel like every school, like, you know, like when people say like, oh, this school is a party school. Like, yeah, okay, it's a party school, but I feel like every school, like, there's parties regardless. You know, like, every school has parties. I don't know if there's a lot at Sac State, but there is definitely parties. And I don't know, if you want to go to a party, you'll be able to find one, or you can just hit up people and like ask for addies or whatever. Top 3 to 5 college essentials. Your planner. At least for me, my planner is like my life. Like, if I don't have my planner, like, I go crazy, like, because I don't know what I'll have to do, you know. My laptop, because I do take notes on my laptop, so because I don't like carrying a bunch of notebooks, because I am like on campus like for like 4 hours, like walking around, and it does get heavy, so I'd rather just take my laptop and my planner, and that's it. And my water bottle. Oh, water bottle, dude, if you go to a big school and you don't carry a water bottle, like, you will die. I'm sorry, but rip you, because you don't have a water bottle. Like, you'll be drinking water all the time because you're gonna be walking a lot. And I'm really getting into the essential oils, like those relax me, so like carrying that around. I have like this little one in my backpack, and then I also have the diffuser in my room, so that's another essential. My microwave, that always comes through, like when I want to heat up my cookies that I take from the DC, or when I want to make cup noodles, or when I want to reheat my leftovers I had. What else? I don't know, I suck at this. Yeah, that's about it. Freshman advice. I don't have that much experience yet because I am a freshman, so definitely be open to things when coming into college, because if you're so like, I'm not saying being an extrovert is like bad, but it can like keep you from meeting people or making friends or getting opportunities or joining clubs and stuff, because you're so closed and don't like talking to people. So definitely coming into college, try and like get involved and talking to people. Like, don't be shy. College students are usually always nice because we know what we're going through. It's a rough one sometimes, so like, everyone's really nice, so don't be shy and be nice. Like, that's something really big. Like, be nice and try and stay on top of your stuff, because if you don't, like, it's gonna hit you in the back and you're gonna be like, what? You know, like, you need to stay on top of your stuff. Like, try and stay organized. Like, when you get your syllabuses, lay them out and like put them in your calendar so you don't forget. Manage your time wisely. Like, if you're gonna say you're gonna do homework from 5 to 9, do it. Don't be like, oh, I'll just do it later. No, do your homework from 5 to 9 and you'll get your stuff done. Like, try and discipline yourself, because that's gonna help you in the long run. Like, you don't have your mom telling you to do stuff, so you're gonna have to kind of discipline yourself, and that's what you're gonna like, that's what's gonna help you succeed in your classes in life, you know. So yeah, that's like some of my advice so far. Like, I'm not that experienced. Like, this is only my 2nd semester, so can't really give that much advice, to be quite honest. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, then give it a thumbs down. I don't really care, you still watched it, so comment down below if you have any other questions, and I'll definitely comment back. Subscribe and turn on that bell notification, because, you know, I post every like 2 years or whatever, so in 2 years you're gonna get that notification, and you know, you won't miss my video. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in like 1,000 years. Bye. Ta-da. Yes.